Well, good morning everyone. I'm really grateful to the Police Federation and the National Police Chiefs Council for the invitation to speak at the National Roads Policing Conference today. I'm only sorry that I'm unable to be with you in person, as I'm actually speaking later on in the House today. This morning I want to talk about the road safety statement that I published on the 21st of December. That statement set out what the government is doing to further support road safety. It follows our manifesto commitment to reduce the number of cyclists and road users killed or injured on our roads every year. But before I begin, I want to say something that perhaps isn't said enough, and that is a massive thank you for the vital job you do. Often your presence alone is enough to keep our roads safe and reassure the public, patrolling the network day in, day out, providing reassurance to millions of motorists and saving lives by keeping dangerous drivers at bay. Yet you're also there when things go wrong, at crash scenes, saving lives and gathering evidence, and perhaps most difficult of all, meeting the families of victims. You make our roads amongst the very safest in the world. You do an outstanding job, and I'm encouraged that the latest figures show that in the year to June 2015, reported road deaths fell by 2% and injuries fell 7%. That would not have happened without your commitment, so thank you very much. Now we know that the challenge is to continue improving, and as far as I'm concerned, that means helping you crack down on the causes of road collisions, dangerous drivers. That is the message of the government's road safety statement released just before Christmas. It contains our plan for improving road safety, including taking tough action against those who speed, drink and drive, take drugs, or use their mobile phone whilst behind the wheel. I was pleased that the press picked up on our proposal to increase the penalties for drivers using a handheld phone. The road safety statement will be followed shortly by a more detailed consultation on dangerous in-car phone use. We're thinking about increasing the number of penalty points for those caught using phones while driving cars, vans and motorbikes from 3 to 4, and increasing in the fixed penalty notice from £100 to £150, and for larger vehicles such as lorries where the consequences of a collision can be much more severe, we're thinking of doubling the penalty points from 3 to 6. I would welcome your responses to these proposals. But I know that whatever the outcome, we have a police service in this country that will enforce the law with real energy. That's been demonstrated by the way police officers have embraced the new drug driving offence that came into force in March. There have been some fantastic achievements across the country, with forces such as Cheshire, Sussex and North Wales seeing spectacular results. The result is that in the offence's first year, we are on course for at least a 4-fold increase in convictions. I know that obtaining convictions for drug driving is more expensive than for drink driving, but there are far wider benefits. 20% of drug drivers have previously been found guilty of drink driving, 25% are serial offenders with more than 15 other convictions, and 70% have previously been convicted for other offences. So catching drug drivers is an important way of combating and disrupting wider criminal behaviour, and it provides good crime-fighting value for money. That's why our road safety statement promised £750,000 of extra funding for forces across England and Wales to further increase enforcement, particularly during our upcoming March Think Drug Driving campaign. Forces have now all received the funding, so I look forward to seeing even more fantastic results. But we want to give more help too. You have said that because of the huge increase in arrests, you need to budget for an increase in analysing blood samples. So today I can announce that I'm making a further £215,000 available to support you in the blood analysis of samples from drug drive suspects. We will continue to evaluate the new drug driving offence to see how we can make it work better and, if necessary, make legislative improvements. But I would like to finish today by congratulating you on another year of hard work and another year of real progress in the fight for road safety. The emerging 2015 figures provide us with some optimism, but none of us can take success for granted. The solution lies in raising our game year after year. Better engineering and technology, better enforcement, better legislation, better campaigning and education. That's why it's hugely reassuring for me as Road Safety Minister to know that we have one of the finest road police forces in the world, out there every day saving lives. So thank you, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your conference.